and welcome to the Brown Paperbag series. I'm with your co-host, Mr. Kola Sit.
Thank you, and I'm here with your host, Mr. Brandon Lewis. Today we're going to discuss how did we meet. The world wants to know. A man like Brandon and a man like me, how did we come together to form the Brown Paperbag? Or how did we come together as individuals in this world to even sit down together to talk to you people today or every week or whatever? So we're going to discuss how that started. You want to start? You want me to start?
You start.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
All right, so it was like, I think like 3-4 years ago, back on college campus. There was an event we had. I think it was an MLK event. Mm-hmm. And this man right here, Mr. Brandon Lewis, did a great job. He was a panelist and he was speaking to the audience. And I just remembered how he engaged the people and the attention that he demanded without actually demanding attention. There was a moment in his speech or his presentation where he stepped down on the floor to get like more interactive with the people. And that just really caught my attention. So after the event, he has time to shine and everything. I didn't want to interrupt anything, so what I did was I took a step back and I did a little bit of research, found out his name, found out a way I could get in contact with him, and I want to say maybe like a week later, I emailed him. I reached out to him and I let him know that he did a great job and I would be interested in possibly learning some of his skills that he used to engage the audience in the way he did. He was very well received. He reached back out to me in less than like 24 hours maybe. And I think we linked up in his office, and then from there the rest was history. Fast forward a little bit to me being a photographer and a videographer. We developed a relationship in that 3-year time span, and he saw me with a camera one day. We were doing a podcast kind of recording during the Black Lives Matter series of events, and that's when he first realized that of what I do basically. So we combined our two trades and talents together to form a background idea that Brandon had in always wanting to educate the community and bring that awareness to people. And I'll let you take over.
All right, well, yeah, so I was new on campus, just started being a professor and so forth, and I managed to get myself into several different speaking engagements, and like Kola said, I was speaking a couple of different times on campus, and I had seen this one young man that was had started several different student organizations, that was doing a lot of different things, and I said, man, he's a cool guy. And so, as Kola mentioned, one day I saw him with this camera, and you know, it spoke to me, it resonated with me because, you know, for quite some time, I sit back and I think about, you know, what do I really want to do? I love teaching, and I'm going to continue teaching, and that's one thing that really fulfills and makes up a lot of who I am. But to bring my conversation and discussion and discourse to a larger audience, I wanted to find a way in which I can use social media or the web or whatnot to talk to more people that might not necessarily be at my class or be at a conference that I'm speaking with. And you know, there's so many different things that I wanted to talk about, whether it be police violence that affect so many of our black women and black men and even indigenous populations, or even poor white people and so forth. There's a lot of different marginalized groups that don't speak to the same statistics or same numbers as people of color, but yet the same injustices may still occur. You know, when I'm thinking about so much that happens with poverty as it affects minority populations, with schools, the school to prison pipeline and so forth that affects minority populations, you know, I think about this and I want to talk about it, and I want to talk to others that may be involved, that are helping do things, so that therefore we can form a collaboration in a very communal sense of how can we eradicate and fix many of the injustices that happen, but we can only do it together. So people of all backgrounds, I hope that you join this movement. I hope that you find it interesting and something that you want to take part of, because that's the reason why we even brought this to you, or why this even came together. I knew that Kola would be a person that could help sort of get out and disseminate these ideas. And so here we are in week 5, and we're looking for a lifetime worth of knowledge-based communication and participation in relationships with you. That's going to last a lifetime.
I would like to add though, this journey that we've embarked on so far has definitely been a great journey. Brandon brings out the what do I call it?
The older perspective, the old man perspective.
It brings out the things that I always wanted to do, but never was going to initiate myself. So the link up that me and Brandon did kind of like just made it how it's supposed to be in life, basically. The things that bringing people together, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to ask the question, what inspires individuals to do what they do, or to help others, or to motivate other people?
Absolutely.
And that's the message I want to spread around the world. And Brandon shares a similar message. So it's always been an easy and great, fun journey that we've been on so far, and we got a lot more coming.
Thank you. Stay tuned. Brown Paper Bag.